Hey guys, I'm Shantae and I am back with another sit down video about how I have felt in my past. So before we jump into today's video, please give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel and share this video with anybody that you feel that this video will connect with and will help. Okay, so basically what I had did, I actually wrote a letter that I was actually going to give to the person that I want to share this with. I wanted to share this on a platform and just get it out there and get it off my chest first. And I'm going to think about sending off this letter to who I said I want to send it to. I'm not going to explain who I want to send it to, but as you guys read the title, you guys know kind of based on it's either one, right? So basically, throughout my life, yes, I did not grow up with either one of my parents. I grew up with my grandparents, my nanny and my grandpa, who had passed away last year. Passed away 6 months apart. First it was my nanny, then it was my grandfather. And it was very hard for me. It hit me very, very hard. And a lot of things have flashed before my eyes in that time frame. So, finally getting the courage up to really just speak about it and how I have felt. Growing up, I have felt very, in the letter I will share with you guys. It's very personal, very emotional to me, but about how I felt as a kid. Growing up, nobody really understood me. Only a couple people did understand what I was going through. Not everybody really did. It hurt, seeing different things, seeing kids with their parents and me not having my parents. And, them walking me to the park or walking me in the store and stuff like that, them just being in and out. It did hurt me and it did impact me in my future, growing up wise and all that type of stuff, As a kid, I always did good. I tried to do very, very good in school to try to just get my parents' attention. And, sometimes, and that really wasn't getting their attention. Then, as I got older, became a teenager, I kind of became depressed. I did become very depressed, and I left home. I ran away. I will discuss that in another video. But I left home, and I ran away to one parent that I thought would listen, and that turned out it went well in the end. I was a little bit older. I was a teenager. I was young. I had became pregnant around that time with my firstborn, and like I said, me becoming pregnant, it kind of showed me a lot with life and everything. But this is not about my teen pregnancy. This is about how I have felt without having my parents and getting it off my chest and just trying to connect with people that have not had maybe one parent in their life or haven't had both their parents in their life, have lost their parents. And if you have lost your parents, I am deeply, sincerely sorry for your loss. Just losing anybody important, I know that it's very, very hard and it's difficult to just process and just go on with life. And you guys are so strong for just keep pushing through, like I said, it took a toll on me. But as I got older and realizing and, talking to them, I somewhat understood, and but I had to let go for me to live on my life. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up this letter and I'm going to read it to you guys. Like I said, just be kind in the comments, okay? If you guys have been through this situation, like I said, with parents wise, just share your stories down below. You also can write me on my Instagram. The link is down below, and I will have it go across the screen for you guys. You guys can write me and we can chat about that. I want to communicate with people, and you can share this video with somebody that is going through this or is going through this now as well. Any teenager, anybody that's going through this, you shouldn't feel alone, because there's a lot of people that have been through this that have not spoke up about it and that are very, very hurt behind this situation, And sometimes the parents don't mean to do it, So I'm going to explain the reason why I wrote this. I wrote this because recently I had cut somebody out of my life for a reason. Like I said in my first video. And the person I had cut off was a parent. I had to cut them off. And, me, I would never disrespect my parents or anything like that in any type of way at all, But I just had to cut this particular person off so that I can be happy, because it was really affecting me down the long road. So I just wrote this letter to get it off my chest. And I was thinking, like, maybe I should write it and I should give it to the person so they can understand how I feel, because they're not really understanding how I'm feeling deep down inside. They just think that it's okay. But then I was thinking about just write it out, say it, and then just burn the letter and just let it be, But I'm thinking about it, and comment down below what you guys think I should do. Should I just send the letter, give the letter to the person, or should I just let it be, Because I'm kind of in a tight space. Like, I don't really know what I should do. But I'm going to read it now. Stop stalling. I'm stalling. That's what I'm doing. I need to stop. Okay. All right. I didn't want to think about this and become hurt all over again, but I rather let it out than left unspoken. I know why you think I cut ties, and you have all rights to your opinion. You don't know why I cut ties because you are not really thinking or understanding why. My mental has been up and down my whole life. Nobody has seen that. Nobody has wanted to. Everyone looked past it and believed it's just her growing up, being a kid, a teen, rebelling. I was truly sad, hurt, and angry. Trust. My nanny and grandpa made me happy. I was lucky to have them by my side. I've spoken to one parent and I received a true explanation and an apology. The reason why. And I got a sincere apology, not a fake, drunk excuse. I didn't get that apology from the one I wanted it from the most. For years on, I still stood by you, protected you against others' words, because I love you. I always will. That took such a toll on me. I was warned by family, by friends. I was starting to do so well. Then our family lost people who held us together. But then I stopped caring for myself and made sure everyone but me was okay. I lost myself when they died. And more. I didn't understand why. I thought on it hard and it came to me. Only one person truly had control of my mental, even if they didn't see it or feel it. Freedom isn't free. I had many meanings for years for this, but today I see it in a different light. I had to let go of you just so that I can be happy and free. It was hard and it was a long time coming, but I had to. I'm an adult and a mother now. You apologize for you, not for me. Apologize sober, not intoxicated. You know you never told me why you left me at 1 week old, why you abandoned me. You left a scar and a wound that won't ever heal. I felt alone, worthless, unloved because my two people left me. When I had my daughter, I looked as she slept and cried and thought, how could you kiss me, hold me, say I love you, and then go on and leave me and not return? How dare you? I was told how you left me, and every time I look at you, I get mad and sad. It is disgusting. Sorry to say that. Again, ask yourself, was that okay? You had a hard life, I get it, but your parents stayed. They didn't leave to run the streets. Do you know in school I was teased, called an orphan, and other horrible names for not having parents? You know how jealous I was at parks seeing moms and dads with their kids? You don't, and you never will, because you had yours by your side. But you didn't care. You were living life, trying to procreate, and wonder why you weren't blessed with more life. Look what you did to the first one that God blessed you with. It will always hurt, but it's my job to move on and be happy. You believe I'm keeping my babies away to hurt you. No, I'm making sure they don't get hurt or disappointed like I did my whole life. I will never wish you harm, only peace and love, and hope you see yourself and the beauty within. One more thing, don't ever say you're sorry you failed me. You didn't ever fail me because you never tried at all. You just gave up. And I hope you can live with that for the rest of your life. So that was basically a piece of the letter that I wrote. I didn't share the whole thing because it gets a little bit personal. But I wrote that from my heart. It was very emotional to even read this out loud and just see exactly how I was feeling. This is exactly how I was feeling my whole life. And it has hurt me for years, beyond years. It has affected relationships I have had with friends, with family, with, just being in relationships in general, choosing the wrong people to be with because of my relationship and strain I have had with my parents. It has. And in so many ways, in a way, I'm grateful because at the end of the day, I got my nanny and my grandpa as my parents, and they were nothing but a blessing. And I'm so happy that I was blessed to have them. At the end of the day, yes, I would have loved to have my parents there, but you know what? I'm grateful that I had my grandparents. I'm grateful that God blessed me with them to raise me because they raised me to be such an outstanding woman. Even though sometimes I may relapse and I may go back to being sad and depressed and angry. Look who raised me. They didn't raise me to be like that. And truthfully, to be honest, the realization came from after their passing, came to me in the dream. I'm very connected with my spiritual self, and I'll speak on that more later on in the channel, but it came to me. And in ways sometimes when my mental goes down and up, especially when it goes down, I will get dreams back to back to back until I start repeating that same cycle. In these dreams, I can remember them. I can write down all the dreams that I have had that have told me how a person that is close to me has died that nobody knows about. You know, it's just, I don't know, like I'm very in tune, like I said, with my spiritual self, and I'm very glad that I am. And, I know there's people out there that are hurt and that still are and don't have the parents, and they can't really talk to their parents and they feel like they can't because the parent won't listen. And I'm sincerely sorry if you cannot talk to your parents, if you feel like it's going to hurt when you see them, or if you lost your parents. I apologize about that. I know that everyone has their own traumas and their own hurts, and this right here, people don't understand this. Not having those two people that made you can affect you in so many ways that people don't understand. It can make you lose trust, make you lose hope, make you feel unloved, worthless. Sometimes you will let people talk to you any type of way, and sometimes you will overshare things, or sometimes you will be a little bit overprotective, a little bit too much. And that all boils down to maybe one person or two people. It could even be a family member that you have in your family that affects you like that, and you don't even know about it until some switch in your head tells you, oh, boom, listen, but you're not listening. It's going to keep happening until you finally realize it. And sometimes it takes a lot. God will have you repeat the same cycle until you realize your worth, until you realize how strong and capable that you are, that you don't need these people. All you need is Him. And it took a lot for me. You guys will, people that are out there that are going through this, like I said, it's okay if you don't want to share your story. You want to talk about it maybe in private. Maybe you want to talk about it, but you don't know how to talk about it. And like I said, if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to listen to your story. You guys can listen to my actual story on, all this and that, with my parents and all that, you know what I mean? And like I said, after writing this letter, truthfully, even though it hurts, I don't have no hard feelings. It is what it is, and I'm happy with who I am. And I'm grateful that at the end of the day, that they both gave me life, and I'm here today, and I'm a wonderful mother and a wonderful young lady. And I am just waiting to become even a more wonderful woman that I'm transforming into. So at the end of the day, I just got to thank them. They gave me life. They gave me a blessing at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm going to end this video here. And like I said, you guys can always hit me up on Instagram to talk with me because I am there. I'm here to listen and everything. I do want to continue not talking about this subject, about parents wise. But if you guys want me to, I gladly will. But I just want to talk about, like I said, real life things. And this is about real life. This is one thing about real life. I have a couple more things I want to talk about, but you guys can comment down below some real life conversations that you guys want to be talked about. And, I will do my research. I will talk with people and everything. And I will jump on this camera and I will talk about it for you guys. So I'm going to end the video here. And I hope that you guys all have a lovely, blessed morning, evening, night, whatever time you guys are watching this video. And you guys just stay blessed out there and keep your heads up high and keep shooting for the stars. Okay? All right. I will see you guys in the next one.